Operating Officer of Resorts World Manila. Mr. Riley, as we anticipate the people moving back to the so-called new normal, which we anticipate to happen in the next few weeks, we can imagine this place bustling with a lot of activity and with people once again. Are we ready? What have we put in place in order for us to ensure that the standard protocols will be complied with?
Thank you for asking me that question. But since the very, very start of this pandemic, or even before the start of this pandemic, we realized there was going to be a problem, even before GCQ and ECQ. So we started to think, how are we going to operate under a new norm? How are we going to disinfect our property? How are we going to look after our thrill makers, which are our staff? And also, most importantly, how are we going to look after our guests, which are coming back into the property? And we have been taking drastic steps as Resorts World to be innovative and also thinking out of the box and also a couple of steps ahead to make sure we're going to be ready in time for our guests to come back and enjoy these wonderful facilities.
All right, the mall is expected to reopen, partially reopen tomorrow, Friday. Now, I'm thinking of two groups of people. I'm thinking about the employees who will be serving the guests and our customers, and of course, our partners. Now, what have we done so far for these two groups?
Very good. One of the things we've been doing is, of course, rapid testing. Now, many people say, is rapid testing required? For us, as an organization and as Resorts World Manila, we think rapid testing is important because we want the peace of mind to know that our employees are fit for work and also ready to serve our customers. And I think peace of mind as well for our customers, knowing that they're coming to an environment where staff have been screened, both for their health and also for COVID-19 coming into the property. Second to that, we're also running seminars as well for every single employee or thrill maker. That includes our partners, our tenants, where we actually teach them what is the new norm, what is expected from them when it comes to interfacing with a customer or interfacing with their work colleagues or just going around their normal business in the property and ensuring their social distancing and hygiene measures.
We've gone around with you all over the property, and we actually observed that we have put in place a lot of technology, modern technology, to ensure proper sanitation, disinfection. Our requirements are complied with. For the benefit of our friends from the media, can you tell us what sort of technologies we have actually employed for Resorts World Manila at this time?
Well, one of the first things you're going to encounter when you come to the property, and of course following the LGU directives, DTI directives, is to ensure, first of all, your vehicle coming into the property is sanitized. So we're going to have sanitization mats coming into our parking areas. From there, you're going to enter into the property. Now, when you enter into the property, you're going to go into a chamber. That chamber has facial recognition. Believe me, it works with the mask. And then you're also going to have your temperature checked. It is very, very accurate. And then you sanitize your hands before moving for foot sanitization and then doing your normal security screening, entering into the property.
Well, we all know that the Department of Health has actually made a call against misting. Are we doing misting here at Resorts World Manila?
It is possible for us to do misting. At this time, we've decided we're not going to do so. We'd rather go for hand disinfection and also just to have protocols in place that people understand social distancing and hygiene. The misting we can visit at another time. If the government units decide that that is required, we are ready to do so.
Is it true that you are introducing a first here at Resorts World Manila? We heard that even documents will now be scanned and disinfected. How true is that?
It's very, very true. We started, again, thinking outside the box. What's going to be the new norm? So if you look at back office, there's so many things, not just in the front, in our malls, in our cinemas, in our other entertainment areas. What about those people working in the back office? They're handling documents on a daily basis. Those documents now will actually go into a disinfection chamber, UV light, they'll be sanitized before they're passed over to the next person. But better still, we're trying to do away with documents completely. Let's go digital. One thing we've learned over the last 2 months is you do not physically have to handle documents. We've all been working from home. We've been using digital signatures. We've been doing approvals remotely. Why go back to the old way with piles of paperwork, which of course, waste trees and other things. So let's go for the new era. Let's go for digital. And that's the way forward. And that's something I'd like to push and the company would like to push going forward.
All right. All of that is really cool, especially since we're using technology at this time. But we also heard that there's going to be human intervention in the way health protocols, health standards will be implemented here in Resorts World Manila. We have noticed that you're wearing a shirt that says AVP. What is that all about?
Well, it doesn't mean I'm Assistant Vice President. Actually, I'm the Chief Operating Officer. But AVP is Antivirus Patrol. So I'm wearing the cap, I'm wearing the shirt, if you see from the back as well. My duty, apart from being the Chief Operating Officer of Resorts World Manila Senior Management, and we also have other staff members who'll be wearing exactly the same thing, going down the ranks. Their job is to interact with the customers, interact with the staff members, and keep reassuring them and confirming to them, wear your mask, sanitize your hands, ensure you have social distancing. So we're going to walk the talk. Anybody can say we're going to do it. I'm physically doing it today. Even today, I've addressed a few people and said, do you mind just keeping your distance? Do you mind keeping your mask in a certain place? Do you mind sanitizing your hands? That's my duty, and my duty for the public who come here to Resorts World, and my duty for the employees who actually work here at the wonderful place called Resorts World Manila.
It is said that COVID-19 has actually changed the business landscape, the way things are done in the business front for good. Now, how do you think will things change here at Resorts World Manila under the new so-called new normal?
Well, we've changed so many things. The way we do business, we've had to rethink it. Even in our hotels, I mean, we've put in screens, we have digital check-in. There's going to be so many things which we were working on in the past, we've now had to accelerate under the new norm. The new norm will become the normally expected. So when we say new norm, it's like, yes, it's new today, but it's going to become commonplace. So we have to get used to it, ensure our staff are used to it, and ensure our customers get comfortable and used to the way we operate as of tomorrow.
Last question. I'm sure that a lot of our viewers will still have some apprehensions, some concerns, whether to visit malls or other places like Resorts World Manila moving forward. Now, is it really safe to come and visit Resorts World Manila after the government probably lifts MECQ?
Well, of course, I urge the general public to follow the LGU guidelines for the elderly and for the young. Of course, we don't want to push that. That's in place. But what I can guarantee you is we as Resorts World, and you'll see in other video clips, which we're maybe going to share with you, we have done everything possible to ensure we have a clean, hygienic, safe, fun place to visit and to continue visit as the months roll on.
Thank you, Mr. Riley.
My pleasure. Thank you.